Look, before we get into the content, it's really important that you guys hit that subscribe button. We're out here every single day working for y'all, trying to hit y'all with the best content. And what motivates us to keep going is people like you. So hit the subscribe button, join the conversation, join the Deuce Gang.
What he said.
Is it ever okay to just admit that you said something stupid?
What's going on? What happened? What happened? You got attacked?
No. I'm asking you a question. Like, if you say something stupid, is it cool to just admit that you said something dumb and move on? And
Yeah.
may even take the lashings that come with that.
I mean, it depends on how you feel about what you said, but if in general it's just a normally common sense stupid thing that you said, then the easiest way to show that you are sorry for it is to apologize. Yeah, definitely. In any case.
And then if you apologize, right, should that just be the end of it? Do you think you should apologize multiple times?
I'm telling you sorry once, obviously. Like, how many times are you telling somebody sorry? I'm telling somebody sorry one time.
One time.
Yeah.
Time.
Why do I gotta apologize multiple times?
You know, it's funny because, like, people love you. I'm talking generally. People will love you for being outspoken and, speaking your mind. But then when you do those things and it impacts your livelihood, you gotta start backtracking. Of course, I'm talking about the baby. Of course, I'm talking about his comments at Rolling Loud.
I don't know if that was kind of obvious like that, but I know what you were talking about. I mean, I feel it.
He's getting yanked, right? He's getting yanked from more shows. You know what I mean? So
more things happened. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we know he was yanked from the UK festival. He got yanked from the Day in Vegas festival. He got yanked from Lollapalooza. So what happens? What happens is, once one venue does it or one show does it, the rest kind of have to follow, because your favorite word, precedence. If they're not going to tolerate it and you tolerate it, it makes you look bad. You know what I mean? So people,
I heard academics speak about that a little bit. Actually, I don't know if it was on Twitter or anything that he put up some messages, but he kind of referenced that, just saying that, like, it was the baby. It's not necessarily the comments as much as his arrogance towards the backlash that he was getting. Just his attitude of, like, yo, this is who I am. Accept it. You know what I mean? I said what I said.
It's funny that you say that, because then he releases a written statement saying social media moves so fast that social media moves so fast that people want to demolish you before you even have the opportunity to grow, educate, and learn from your mistakes. As a man who has made his way from very difficult circumstances, having people I know publicly work against me, knowing that what I needed was education on these topics and guidance, has been challenging. I appreciate that many people who came to me with kindness, who reached out to me privately to offer wisdom, education, and resources. That is what I needed, and that is what I received. I want to apologize to the LGBTQ plus community for the hurtful and triggering comments I made. Again, I apologize for my misinformed comments about HIV/AIDS, and I know education on this is important. Love to all. God bless the baby. So when his initial response is one of arrogance, this is who I am, you don't like it, fuck you, basically.
Right.
Where does this come from, this statement?
I don't know what his or her name is, but I'm assuming that their role is publicist.
Yeah.
I've heard the baby speak many times. I mean, we've all heard the baby speak. We've heard him rap. Listen, unless he was secretly going to some kind of English classes behind the scenes, those type of words that he's writing right there and the way he's saying it and trying to phrase it are so cleverly written with such type of words that you use that I have a hard time believing that he came up with that all by himself. I mean, that's probably why it's written and he didn't just say it out loud.
A publicist, that's not something that people do for free, right? If you're a publicist, you get paid to be a publicist, right?
Yeah, I guess he got scared. He started losing all his money. He's like, I got to invest.
Well, I mean, what I'm saying is, I'm assuming he had a publicist before this. Handle blunders, missteps, You know what I mean? Like lessen the blow, lessen the impact, lessen the hit on the bag. Why not get the publicist on the case from jump instead of going on your IG live and making it worse? And to your point, this is how we know this statement's bullshit. Because he said, hey, if you don't like me for who I am, this is me. That was you. This ain't you. We know this.
Right. And it's crazy that the man that, you know, what's funny is that one of the statements that he made is that he's not going to sell his soul and he's not going to do all these things to try to please other people. And then here we are with him giving, whether or not it's on his page or whatever, however this came out, it's his statement that's being made, whether or not somebody wrote it for him. So when you say those things and you say, I got to stand on my own, and then you have other celebrities come and defend what you're saying, whether you agree with them or not, like T.I. and like Tory Lanez, like Boosie, these guys came to his defense. Like, he's allowed to feel like that type of vibe. And now you're coming out with a statement like this. I'm confused, the baby got his rattler shaking a little bit because he doesn't know what he's doing. Maybe somebody needs to give him a soother, bring him back to a little comfortable level, and maybe we can understand what his moves are, because you're contradicting yourself at this point.
Thank you. And this is what I'm saying, man. If you're going to play the game, just play it. He wouldn't be the first person to play the game. He wouldn't be the first person to say some shit and then apologize about it after. We've seen it 100 times. So I think what people enjoyed, let me be clear about this. I think what he said was asinine. I think so. That's my opinion. I'm not talking about I'm talking about the original statement at Rolling Loud. I think that was ridiculous. I think it was stupid. It was ignorant. I don't stand behind it at all. But if that's how you feel, then feel like that. Stand on it. Yes, it's going to impact your bag. Yes, it will. But there's other bags out there. There's other people. He
said he didn't care about the bags either. He said he didn't care about the bags.
But clearly he does. But what I'm saying is there's other money to be made. There's other people out there that feel like you. Clearly, you're getting support. So at least if you feel a certain way about something, stand on it and let that be it. Let people feel how they feel. This is how you feel. This is crazy to me.
The joke is that his apology, while, you know, he gave it or whatever, he did issue it to the community and all of that. I just hope he knows that's not going to stop anything that's happening right now. Like you pointed out at the beginning, once one thing happens, there's usually a follow through. There's a domino effect, right?
Yep.
And especially when it comes to cancel culture, because people want to believe that they're above cancel culture. Like, I'm above this. You can't cancel me. And I'm sorry, there's only like I said with the Beyonce thing, she's on this list too. She's probably one maybe of artists that cancel culture just cannot cancel. But when you're a regular artist, the baby, you have to understand, this is why I hate when rappers get fame too quickly, right? Because when you've been fighting for it so long and then you finally get it and people are telling you this in your ear every day, you really believe that shit. You really do believe that shit. And then you start moving like that shit is reality. And it's not until reality, the real reality, gives you a fucking shot to your face. Sorry, Auntie. I'm getting passionate about this, but it's not until it gives you a shot to your face, the real reality, that now, you know, you got a little blood dripping. You're like, oh, shoot, I must be human. And this is what's happening.
You know, and here's the other thing, too. And let me be clear about this. Again, because I don't agree with his original statement, I think it's ignorant. I think it's stupid. I think it's uncalled for. I'm with him. I'm for him learning, being better, getting educated on the topic. I'm for it. Why wouldn't I be? That's like a racist person who hates black people finally realizing the error of their way and be like, I want to learn. And then me say, F you, you're racist. No.
Yeah, it's too late.
Yeah, no, I'm for growth.
Right.
I'm for growth. But this, my brother,
it just seemed like he didn't want growth. It seemed like he didn't want education. But
no.
He was very set in his beliefs. The way he was saying it, it's just like, I don't need to learn anything else. I hear what you guys are saying, but I don't need to learn any of that. I don't care about any of that. This is how I feel. This is who I am. And as I said in the original video, some of the stuff he said was crazy, right? But at the end of the day, I feel like he's allowed to feel whatever he's allowed to say whatever he wants, feel whatever way he wants. He's a human being. He's not a plastic doll or a superhero made for your convenience. So just like how you have your opinions on everything that you see on Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff, he has his opinions too.
Thank you. And that's why this statement seems so see-through.
Right.
We see you and you see through. And to your point, which listen, man, listen, viewing public, smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, get the algorithms jumping over here, man. But listen, to your point, what you were talking about, you had celebrities out here jumping out the window because this is a very sensitive topic. If you come at this topic the wrong way, you could be in the radar of being canceled too. So when you have other celebrities out there co-signing you, guess what? They're putting their neck on the line for you. And then you jump back and you leave them out? Crazy.
I mean, it was the right artist that came to his defense. Because at the end of the day, those three people that I mentioned, right? They all have their own problems they dealing with right now. Can
we play one of them right now? Is that all right, my brother? Can we play one of them right now?
I would love it.
I mean, of course, and if you guys don't know, you'd have to know we're referring to the most outspoken Boosie.
Yo, thanks for watching that video, making it all the way to the end. You made it this far, you have to please subscribe and comment on the video as well. Join the conversation.
Absolutely. We finally hit our goal of 500 subscribers. Yes, we are trying to get to 1,000, and we can only do that with your help. You can start by watching that next video. You see that tiny little icon? Click on that icon, rinse and repeat. Deuces.